Hi guys, Robert1 here, and today I'm here to say thank you guys so much for getting me to 400 subscribers. It really does mean a lot. Just hitting the 400 threshold. Like, I've been up like 397, 395, like 398 for the longest time now. I'm just like, oh, when am I going to get there? When am I going to get there? When am I going to get there? And it finally happened on Sunday. I know this video is on Friday, but I had other things to do, and I would promise to just do something special for this videos to say thank you for this 400 subscribers. It really does mean a lot, guys, just seeing you guys be there, subscribe to me, watching the videos, hitting 400 subscribers. Like, I know it's not a very big deal to hit 400 subscribers, but to me, it really does mean a lot, because it's amazing knowing that there are people out there who want to watch my videos, like enjoy the videos, and just like enjoy watching me. And wait, that sounded like a bit weird. But just enjoy my content, and I'm really happy to see that people out there do enjoy my content, do watch my content. And I'm really happy that a lot of you guys have stayed around, sticked around, and subscribed to my channel. And for this 400 subscriber video, I thought I would be going into a little topic that not a lot of people have actually gone into, to my knowledge, and that is custom formats in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, what is a custom format in Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, a custom format is a format in the game that is basically off from Konami's format. So it's something like you don't care about Konami's ban list, and you just make your own thing. Now, custom formats that you could be making are like low tier, from events that I've seen, are low tier, high tier, sealed events that are outside of the sneak peek, just anything like that, where you could just make your own ban list, your own sort of thing, your own sort of event, and your own sort of ideas. Like, that is the emphasis of a custom format, something that just goes away from Konami's normal format, and you go do your own thing. Custom formats that I've actually played in the past will probably be an anime format. Yes, I played in an anime format and won it. Jaden Yugi, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cyrus is garbage. No, it wasn't Cyrus. I can't remember who it was actually, but yeah. And from what I've been seeing throughout all of Yu-Gi-Oh!, all of it, is that custom formats are really the most enjoyable one. And there are even some things that are basically custom formats that people don't consider it because they were made by Konami. And in my opinion, stuff like GOAT format, that's a custom format. Traditional format, that's a custom format. And these formats are always like really, really fun to play in. And what I wanted to basically talk about today was how you could probably go about making your own custom format at your own locals. Now, me personally, me and a group of guys are getting together, well, we've got together, and we are making a non-meta week at my locals. And we've basically been discussing for the past few days, why I haven't been able to do this video, what to do on this list, what we can do to balance the format. Now, we have basically made a ban list. We have decided to hit decks, we have decided to ban some decks, and just to make the game a little more fun and a little more fair. So where we've gotten to is we've also banned mechanics, which I personally didn't want to do, but I was outvoted in the council. So, and this format is basically just meant to be fun for everyone. Like, it's meant to be a fun format where everybody can enjoy themselves and where everybody can actually just have fun in general. So what we've done is we've made a list of banned cards, like boss monsters that we think aren't fair, stuff like stuff that make things stupid, and also we've also brought back some cards. Like, I'm not going to say what cards we brought back, but we brought back cards that are off the ban list that we felt like don't need to be on the ban list. Sadly, Stratos, I couldn't get Stratos off the list. But yeah, in the format we've made, we're basically doing this with a little partnership with our shop, because of two of the people that are in this work with the shop, and them working with the shop will hopefully get us this better. But we've basically just got to get the shop's permission first to post it on their page so that everybody can look at it. And we basically got all of our community in on this. Like, I've made the announcement at my locals, and we've basically got the community on this. And the way for you guys to actually do this, to make your own custom format, is to get your community involved. Like, if you want to have a fun custom format, you need to be able to get your community involved in it. And what is one of the ways you can do this? Well, my personal way I did it was, I asked my TO, could I make an announcement about this? I made the announcement. A lot of people were interested, so that's how it started. A lot of people came up to ask me. We've just got to get the store owner to agree to it, and then we've got a perfectly fun format which we want to hopefully run monthly. And I feel like having a format like this in your own locals is actually really fun, because it gets you to stray away from the meta for once. It gets you to stray away from all these stupid decks, Pendulum Magician, Spiral, True Draco, all of this stupid stuff that would be really, really annoying, and just go to the fun areas of the game where you could play, I don't know, you could see Crawlers in this format, you could see Subterrors, you could see Ghost Tricks. Yes, I'm naming flip decks because those are the decks that you could possibly see. You could see just anything that is really fun in this kind of format. That's what you could potentially see. And also, it gives the game a bit more interesting from randomcy as well, because last weekend, when I hit the 400 subscriber mark, on my locals day, we had a little mini non-meta week between us and some of the players, where we all played non-meta decks. I played Dark Magician, so with my 3 Dark Magicians signed by Yugi Moto, and in that format was actually one of the funnest formats I've actually played in for the longest time. I haven't had to deal with meta. I did have one meta match of Spirals. Of course, I lost. I was playing non-meta. But when I was playing against non-meta decks, it was actually really fun. You saw one of the duels. It was against Dark Lords. I was X1 against at that point, and it was really fun because, like, I was dueling against a non-meta deck. Sure, he bricked, but it was still really fun to watch, like really fun to play against and really fun to talk about, and just being able to play in a non-meta format, it's really, really fun. So to get back to the top point, if you guys want to set up your own non-meta format, or your own format that is away from Konami, you've just got to get your player base involved to get them to get the community ready for a non-meta week, or a sealed format, or anything. You've just got to get your community involved, because the community is the people you are going to be playing with. Like, the community at my locals is roughly around 20 to 25 players. There's also a lot of people who left the community that have also posted about this in an old group that we used to do, and they seem to be really interested in it as well. So this is also a way to get old players back into the game. Like, non-meta formats are probably the funnest formats in my opinion, and formats that you just stray away from Konami's format, like, it really is fun. But if you are going to do this, there's also another thing you should keep in mind. Don't go overboard. You want to keep decks in this sort of format fair and balanced, yes, but you don't want to make everything like, oh, we're going to kill you, and we're going to kill you. You don't want to make that a thing. Like, if you're doing that, then these people who have these fun decks, who want to play these decks, won't be able to play these decks, which is something that is just not really fair. So what you should always take into account is you should always realize who you are making this for. You are not making this for yourself, you are making it for everybody. You've got to take into account what decks do people have, what things do people play, and what things do are people not playing. Like, one of the things that were in our discussions when we were making while we are making this non-meta ban list is Solemn Judgment back to 3. And to a lot of you that's probably completely insane, but he made a good point of, oh, up 3, everybody will have it, it's completely balanced up 3 because you have a way to negate it. But I had to bring up the point that not everybody will have a Solemn Judgment. Me personally, I have one. I have one Solemn Judgment to my name just because it's a ban card and I like to have ban cards. But when you look at it like that, not everybody is going to have the Solemn Judgment. Like, seriously, if you are doing it and you are the only one with Solemn Judgment, you're going to have a huge advantage over everyone else. So while doing this, you've got to take into account cards that everybody will have access to, as well as what you have access to. Like, you've got to take everybody into account while making this list. So that's something that you actually have to do as well. You've got to take your entire community's opinion into account and what they can play with. And that's just something that I've enjoyed doing this past few days. Like, I've been focusing on this list, making it fair, making it balanced, because we're going to be holding, hopefully, the first non-meta week tournament on the 19th at my locals. And it's just really, really fun. But yeah, having non-meta formats, having formats that go away from Konami's format, it is really, really fun, and it's a community-based effort as well. Like, if you want to do this, you've got to talk to your store, you've got to talk to your community, you've got to make sure you're taking everyone's interests into account. Like, there is a lot of work that goes into making a non-meta format at your locals or just in general. Like, you have to take these things into account, otherwise it's not going to work. But yeah, guys, that's basically what I wanted to say. How you've got to take everybody's opinion into account while making a non-meta format. You've got to always remember, you've always got to balance it. You've got to make it not about yourself. You've got to make it about everybody. You've got to talk to your store as well. Make sure that they know that you're doing this. You've also got to make sure that you've also got to give people enough time as well to prepare for this sort of thing, which is why I announced it last Sunday, and we are doing it 2 weeks after. So yeah, but yeah, guys, that's basically the video that I wanted to make for this 400 subscriber video. Thanks again for 400 subscribers, guys. It really, really does mean a lot to be at 400 subscribers now. It's just another milestone till we hit the 1,000 subscribers, and I possibly do a giveaway for you guys. I've got to make sure I've got the money first. But yeah, guys, that's the video. Tell me what you think of it in the comment section below. Tell me if you agree on non-meta formats. Tell me if you would want to make your own non-meta format. Give me your opinion in the comment section below about non-meta formats. Do you feel like they're good? Do you feel like they're fun? Or do you feel like they shouldn't be a thing because people in the community can be so obsessed with one single thing that they won't back down on it? Give me your opinions in the comment section below. And yeah, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so I can hit the next mark of 500 subscribers soon. And don't forget to like the video to show that you enjoyed the video, you support the videos, and don't forget to comment as well so I can have my discussions with you, because I always enjoy the discussions. So, one more time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for the 400 subscribers. Bye, guys.